Welcome to this comprehensive guide on microservices architecture. In this series, we will explore how large applications can be broken down into smaller, independent services that work together. We will discuss the benefits of this approach, the challenges you might face, and when it makes sense to use microservices in your projects. Let's begin our journey into the world of distributed systems. Microservices is an architectural approach where a large application is broken down into small, independent, and loosely coupled services. Each service handles a specific business capability, such as user management, order processing, or payment handling. These services communicate with each other through APIs using protocols like HTTP, REST, or gRPC. The key advantage is that each service can be developed, deployed, and scaled independently without affecting other services in the system. Let's compare monolithic architecture with microservices. In a monolithic approach, your entire application is built as a single unified codebase. All components are tightly coupled, meaning changes in one part can affect the entire system. Deployment requires redeploying the entire application. In contrast, microservices architecture breaks this large application into separate services. Each service is loosely coupled, independently deployable, and can have its own database. This allows you to scale individual services based on demand without scaling the entire application. Microservices offer several significant benefits. First, scalability. You can scale individual services based on their specific demand without wasting resources on scaling the entire system. Second, flexibility. Different services can use different technologies, programming languages, and frameworks that best suit their needs. Third, faster deployment. You can deploy individual services independently and quickly without waiting for other services or worrying about breaking the entire application. Fourth, fault isolation. If one service fails, it does not crash the entire system. Other services continue to function normally. However, microservices also come with challenges. Increased complexity is the first challenge. Managing multiple services, their interactions, and distributed systems is more complex than managing a monolith. Network latency is another concern because services communicate over the network, which introduces delays. Data management becomes tricky because each service has its own database, making it difficult to maintain data consistency across services. Finally, debugging and monitoring becomes harder. When a request passes through multiple services, it's challenging to trace issues and understand where problems occur in the system. Here is a typical microservices architecture pattern. Client applications send requests to an API gateway, which acts as the single entry point for all client requests. The API gateway routes requests to appropriate microservices. In this example, we have 4 services: a user service that manages user accounts and profiles, an order service that handles order processing, a payment service that manages payment transactions, and an inventory service that tracks product stock. Each service operates independently and communicates with others through the API gateway or directly through APIs. Several key technologies support microservices architecture. For containerization, Docker is the most popular choice for packaging services. It ensures your service runs the same way everywhere, from development to production. For orchestration, Kubernetes is the industry standard for managing and scaling containers across multiple servers. It handles deployment, scaling, and networking of containerized services. For communication between services, you can use REST APIs for simple synchronous communication, gRPC for high-performance communication, or message queues for asynchronous communication where services don't need immediate responses. Microservices are a good fit for large, complex applications that have multiple independent teams working on different features. If your application needs varied technology stacks for different components, microservices allow that flexibility. High-traffic applications benefit from the ability to scale specific services. However, microservices are not ideal for small startup projects with limited resources. If your team lacks DevOps expertise and infrastructure knowledge, the operational complexity may overwhelm the benefits. Simple applications with straightforward requirements are better served by monolithic architecture. Similarly, applications with low traffic do not need the complexity and cost overhead of microservices. Before adopting microservices, consider these key factors. First, organizational structure matters significantly. This principle is known as Conway's Law, which states that the architecture of a system reflects the structure of the organization that designed it. Your team structure should align with your service boundaries. Second, your DevOps maturity is crucial. Microservices require robust continuous integration and continuous deployment pipelines, comprehensive monitoring, logging, and automated infrastructure management. Without these practices, managing microservices becomes extremely difficult. Third, consider operational costs. More services mean more infrastructure, more monitoring tools, and more complexity, all of which increase costs compared to a monolithic application. Let's summarize what we learned. Microservices architecture involves breaking down large monolithic applications into small, independent, loosely coupled services. Each service owns its own data and handles a specific business capability. This approach offers significant benefits in scalability, flexibility, and deployment speed. However, it introduces operational complexity, requires strong DevOps practices, and increases infrastructure costs. The key trade-off is that you gain scalability and flexibility at the cost of increased complexity. Microservices enable modern, scalable distributed systems, but they are not a universal solution. Choose microservices when your application is large, your team is distributed, and you have the operational maturity to manage them effectively.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.